So the game against Brazil couldn't have gone any better. An assist and a goal for Sanderson. And now that the game is over, it's time to celebrate. But Sanderson's not only going to celebrate on the pitch, he's in Brazil, so he wants to see some of the nightlife. As you can see, he's here in Rio and just looking to party a little bit. The dance floor is looking a little lively, and as Sanderson chills by the bar, something catches his eye. The bartender's flipping drinks around, but all of a sudden, this girl in green just looks amazing. And Sanderson catches her out of the corner of his eye. He's looking at her in the bar, and he just can't take his eyes off her as she's dancing. But then he notices that she's chilling with somebody else, but doesn't look like she's interested. So, could this be the one for Sanderson? Only time will tell. But now, let's get into this match's game. It's against Stoke City, and you know what they're famous for, and if you don't know, here's why.
That is the worst tackle I've seen. That was worse than the Eduardo one. How can you go in with that much force and then say, oh, it was an accident? It's not an accident. Well, he's steamed in, he's steamed through in, snapped his leg in 2 places. That team are sent out to play like that. That is just, I'm following orders crap. That is how they are sent out to play. We'll rough them up a bit, they don't like it.
But would that be a factor coming up against Stoke City? A team so renowned for their stifling defense and their aggressiveness. Sanderson in the 11th minute comes in, takes a shot, can't get it to go. It looked like the keeper had kicked him a little bit as he's looked back. We gotta move on. Lukaku has his back though, as he's getting into some physicality with the other players. In minute 45, right before the half, Sanderson breaks away, sends in a cross, and Lukaku's there to finish it to make it 1-0. Start the celebrations for Sanderson and Chelsea. The half would come, and the chances so far have been for Chelsea. Would that continue? In the second half, minute 52, the keeper just comes out into no man's land and he gives up the goal. And it is now 1-1 against Stoke City in an away match. And you know how tough they can be away. The keeper then gives us a save, but still, it's too little, too late. Minute 77, there's a cross inside. Well, there's a corner inside the box. And as you can see, there's somebody injured for Stoke, so maybe it's karma. Whatever it is, it's 1-1. It's a draw. And this is the second match in a row in the Premier League that Chelsea drops points. There was that loss to Liverpool, and now this draw to Stoke. And as you can see, they had the more chances and the more possession. So something's going wrong. Now, going into a Champions League match, Sanderson does not play. So how would that turn out? In the first minute of the game, Lukaku with a goal, and he has been immense. And then he gets another goal. So it's 2-1, 3-1 by De Bruyne. And this is what we need to see from Chelsea. It's 3-1. Now they're going up against Manchester City. They're 6th place in the league, and all Sanderson could think about is that one girl that he met in Brazil. Man, she was lovely. All these stars on the team, on each other's team, as Sanderson continues to think about the girl, all the stars that were on each other's team, and it was 0-0. There's no highlights in the game, nothing, because it was that boring. The next match will be a Capital One match. Sanderson will not be picked to play, and this is how it went down. 2-0 to Chelsea as Eto scores 2 of them. I believe, yep, there's 2-1 to Blackburn, and then 3-1 final for Willian. And this is how the table's looking. Chelsea's in 7th place. Now they're going up against Cardiff City. So maybe now it's a chance as Sanderson breaks away in the 9th minute. He's about to take the shot, and it's blocked by the keeper. Man, nothing falls for them. And then in minute 12, right after that, there's a knockdown in the area, and it's a goal for Cardiff City. So now you got to think about what's wrong with Chelsea. What's going on? Why can't they close out games? Why can't they win? The words from a veteran manager is relax and play your game. And as you can see, he sends us on attack. So now it's time for Sanderson to show you what he can do when he plays his game. As he cuts inside, shoots the ball. It's a deflection. Well, it's a block by a keeper, and then it's a header by Kylldeth as they draw the game. So now it's 1-1 as you see Kylldeth celebrating. It's 1-1 going into the half, and this is exactly what Mourinho needed to do. He needed to let Sanderson play his game. As you can see him now, they were playing a little bit too defensive. And as you see there, Sanderson sacrificing for the team, going back, trying to defend. But Kylldeth would come to play as they constantly crossed the ball into the box. But nothing. Sanderson was in his zone. And you know what happens when he's in his zone? We'll show you what happens. Sanderson, minute 70, steals the ball. And he's running towards the goal. He also sees Fernando Torres out of the corner of his eye. He passes it, and it is a goal. And that helps out Fernando Torres' confidence because he was not doing well in Mourinho's eyes. So not only did Sanderson come to play, but he brought his teammates with him. Minute 90, Kylldeth has one last opportunity as they cross the ball, but it is to no avail, and Sanderson ends up with an 8.4 match rating. An assist and a key pass. And the stats, again, we didn't have as much possession, but we did have one more shot than them. And Chelsea now continues in 6th place. But at least they got the win, and they needed that badly. It's Champions League football. Sanderson is not on the team. He's resting. He did have international matches and back-to-back matches. So the coach decided to rest him. But they end up drawing the game. It's 1-1. They're still in the lead in the Champions League. But could they hold on? Could they hold on against Atletico? Thank you guys very much for watching. Again, to your left is the Ultimate Team True World Cup race. I'm going to be uploading those with this. I also have another series coming. It's another My Player. Another My Player. You're hearing it right. It's another My Player. And I will show you what that's about in maybe tomorrow or maybe the day after that, but there is another My Player coming. Anyways, click on your left if you want to see that True World Cup race. Click on your right if you want to see the previous episode for the My Player. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. I'm so happy that I reached this 2,000 subscriber mark. This channel is going places. Thank you very much. Full Metal Zoe out.